All right, well, this is the time of year when it seems like everyone is getting sick. If you haven't caught a bug recently, it may only be a matter of time.
Yeah, well, Dr. Deena right now is a specialist in primary care prevention. She joins us right now with some really good tips on how to stay healthy so we can enjoy the holiday get-togethers. So what would you say are some of the most common winter viruses going around right now?
So influenza, which causes seasonal flu, RSV, known as respiratory syncytial virus, as well as COVID-19. It's still here circulating in our community.
Okay, so we know that sleep can oftentimes help us fight off some of these viruses. How much should we be aiming for?
So most adults should aim for about 7 to 8 hours of sleep on average.
That's cute.
But some health experts will tell you that the amount of sleep varies depending on each person. For some people, as long as they're getting enough sleep to feel rested and energized through the day, that might be enough. Like I know some people who only sleep for 5 hours, and that's good enough for them.
And that's good enough for their body to prevent from getting sick?
I think you'll realize if you're tired and you're sluggish and you're just not able to get through your day, that could suggest that sleep is an issue and something to address.
Okay, is stress an issue?
Absolutely.
How so?
So stress in the way of chronic stress. So everyone has day-to-day stresses, but chronic stress is when you have stress almost the majority of your week for more than 3 months at a time. And studies suggest that when you have this chronic stress, it can lead to these elevations in your hormone called cortisol, which is important for your immune system. So that high level of cortisol can actually impact your white blood cell counts and cause you to feel a little bit more likely to get sick.
So we know a lot of people keep like Pedialyte on hand for hydration. They're taking that emergency for the vitamin C. What are some ways that we can eat our vitamin C to help us stay a little bit more?
So I always recommend just getting your vitamin C through your diet. So focusing in on those fruits and vegetables that are great sources of vitamin C. So things like guava, bell peppers, kiwis, oranges, and vegetables like kale, as well as snow peas are really good sources of vitamin C. So try to get those in at least 1 to 2 times in your day.
I love the graphic right there where you're knocking out the virus right there. G drinks some sort of syrup thing every day to prevent him from getting sick. But what are some foods with high levels of antioxidants? Along the same lines?
Yeah, so around the same lines, but we've listed out some of the major sources of antioxidants based on fruits. So when we think about fruits, berries are an excellent source of antioxidants. As well as apples, cherries, and plums, dried fruits like figs and dates, dried pears and raisins. Some people forget that dried fruits are a good source of that as well. Vegetables, your cruciferous vegetables like kale, cauliflower, artichokes, bell peppers, and then something people don't know about is spices. So trying to cook and eat more spices like cinnamon, oregano, as well as clove and even turmeric are really good sources of antioxidants.
All right, we will take these suggestions.
Yeah, some very good.
You need to get your sleep.
Yeah, there is that. What is that? Dr. Deena, thank you so much. And by the way, for more health tips, follow Dr. Deena on Instagram. The information right there on your screen.